The role of newspapers has been quickly changing over the last few decades, with the shift to online taking a hard toll on many papers. Local news took the biggest hit, with many newspapers closing down. One such newspaper is the Times-Union, a paper that covers the capital region. Casey Seiler, editor-in-chief and vice president of the Times-Union, has been working at the paper for 25 years and has experienced the shift from print to online firsthand.
The business model of journalism back in what we would refer to as the print era was that the cost of producing the paper and getting it to your front door or getting it to the newsstand was essentially underwritten by the print advertising that really fueled and powered the business.
Revenue and the way you get it became markedly different when the shift happened.
What has happened in the digital era is that as more readers have gone to consuming the paper digitally, the value of print advertising has begun to go down. We are trading print dollars for digital pennies in terms of ad revenue. So correspondingly, in order to maintain our mission, we are far more dependent upon what is known as consumer revenue. That is the revenue, the money that we derive from subscribers and people who buy single copy, but of course primarily from subscribers.
Seiler says that the biggest loss in the change to digital has been that journalists can now do their job at home, and the once bustling and social newsrooms are now empty.
I became editor literally just maybe 3 weeks before the pandemic struck the capital region. So what we learned is that we can put out the paper, that we can report it, that we can edit it, that we can lay it out from home.
There has been many complaints about the ways that digital papers handle making revenue. Many believe that newspapers and news in general should be free to everyone.
People say, well, information wants to be free, and why do I hit the paywall when I'm trying to click on this, big investigation? My answer to that is that all the editors and the reporters and the photographers and the web team and everybody else, they need to be paid. And the best way we have figured out to get them paid is for people to support the work that they do, and that is through subscriptions.
Despite the format changes, Seiler asserts that local papers are the key to restoring and maintaining public trust for newspapers.
The kind of centralization of a lot of news outlets and the withering of local journalism has tended to exacerbate or contribute to the distrust people have for the media, because a local newspaper like the Times-Union is far more likely to be held to account for what it reports. If we say there is going to be a 10-inch blizzard on Saturday and it ends up being an inch and a half of sleet, we're going to hear about it. So people who are engaged with local news outlets, I believe, and I think this is backed up by all the research, tend to have greater trust for the media.
No matter the future, Casey Seiler is sure of one thing.
The success of this paper going forward is going to be largely predicated on our putting out a very good print product for the readers who still want to get us in print. But the future, we know, is in the digital realm, without a doubt.
This has been Tavik Hahn reporting for SUNY Coby News.